Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? WoodrowReviews here. Welcome back to the 5th episode of Time Topic. Now, if you guys haven't seen episode 4's episode of Time Topic, I highly recommend you guys watching that because this is now going to be changing to one a month. Now, the reason I did it is going to be in the 4th episode. I'll put a link in the description for the 4th episode. But I hope you guys enjoy these like one a month stuff. If you do, comment below and like this video. If you guys don't, comment below why. And I might do something like 2 a week or something like that. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be talking about deadlines. Now, deadlines is probably going to be happening from everyone's day-to-day lives, and there's going to be reasons why. So, let's talk about it. Okay, so what are deadlines? Well, deadline is a term of a time limit. Now, it's basically you have time to finish off a project or finish off a task. Like, your boss gives you a task to do, like, you got to make 2,000 words on about speeding, and you've only got like a week to do it. That is what a deadline is. But deadline has different things, like, from everyone's day-to-day lives. And there's a couple to be examples: school, college, work, and everyone's day-to-day lives. School is mainly, for homework. Homework is everyone has to have at least a couple of homeworks per year and all that. And you must have it done by a certain date, and you must do it. If you don't, you'll pay the consequences. And in school, if you're in school right now and you have homework and you want to know how you do it, stick it to the end to the tips and all that. But deadlines, you have to do them as what you are supposed to be told. College is basically like your tasks. You have different tasks to do, and what you have to do is you have to finish each task before the end of the day or at the end of the week. Mainly simple. It has different things about, tasks. You say you can do this 1 week and then you have to do it another week, but you have to finish it on that week. Or maybe you have an assignment, you have to finish it all off, like, on a certain month. Like, you have a month to finish this assignment off, and that's a deadline of, like, a 30-day deadline. Simple enough. Like, working is a little bit more difficult, because if I can explain, work is, you have to do it in a certain day. I gotta be honest. Unless you're employing your boss gives you like a couple of days to do it. And that's mainly about it for, work and all that. You have a certain day and you have to work for it. But my, opinion on this, whenever I was in school, college, or, hopefully work pretty soon, I would always say, tip number 1 is think about how much work you got to do. If it's like only in school, you only got like adding and subtracting, that's simple enough. If it's like something really hard and you have to think about it over the next couple of days and you only got like a week, do it in bite-sized chunks so you know that you can finish that deadline. Simple enough to, to be examples. Sometimes, deadlines are a little bit nervous and it kind of makes you feel pressure. But other tip is, if you can't do the work by a certain day, always go and ask, your head of, of your year, or your tutor, or your boss and all that. Ask them that you can't do this. You may want to, ask for an extra week just to do it. Or maybe you have to stay behind. Sometimes, feel like you need to do stuff better, just, by asking them to do, if I can do it later, or maybe do it, in the future, in the next coming weeks. That's mainly about deadlines. You need to get it done when it needs to be done, but sometimes you can't. Other things is to do it every day, which I just told you, but always think about what you need to do. Always, thinking if you love doing something like playing video games or watching films or anything like that, or watch TV, and you do that all the time, and you got a massive work, give up that for a while and go and do your work, because that's all you have to do. You have to be a busy person. You have to do this to succeed, basically. My final thoughts on it and how I, done it is I always, think about it as a game. You have, a time limit to do it, and you have to do it in that time. For example, a game which is a good thing to talk about, which is Time Crisis. Good game, recommendation, but Time Crisis has a time limit. Think about that as a time limit. Think about it, you have 2 weeks, actually, you have about 2 hours to do it. And in that 2 hours, you have to think about what you have to do. But then Time Crisis is about 60 seconds per minute. But think about that 60 seconds as a game. Think about it per time and time. And through it, you will succeed from time to time. Thank you guys for watching the video. Please like and subscribe and all that. If you guys have any questions about deadlines or anything else that you want me to answer in the comments, please comment below. And if there's any problems with the series or anything like that, do the same thing. If you guys like it though, please like on the video, please subscribe and all that. All of my social media links will be in the description below. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. So, peeps, bye bye.